welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I certainly am, because at the moment it's Sunday, which means I'm winging my way north of this country we call England because I'm going on holiday. I'm so excited to be going on holiday to the Lake District, and on the way to the Lake District I'm stopping in to see my friend and yours, Simon Savage, from the booktube channel Savage Reads. So this video I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video. I haven't done a what's in my bag video for a while. I think I've done two before. I will link both of them down below. I have done two because the first time I did one, I just did my big backpack that I carry around with me. Then my second one I did, I believe I was sat in this very chair, and I did my little backpack that I take it out, like if I go like I'm always going out, if I go out like for dinner or to the cinema or something. And this time, as I am on holiday, I thought I would do what I take in my backpack when I'm going on holiday or going travelling, like as in on holiday, not as in travelling. So yeah, so I'm very excited. This is mainly a backpack full of things that are going to entertain me, because we've got, over the 2 days, we've got like almost 9 hours driving to do. David and I will share the driving. Although David does like to drive. But David and I will probably share the driving, but there's things in here to entertain me. So, let's start with the bag itself. So this bag is a new bag that's been sent to me by the lovely people at Gaston Luga. So this is #gifted. I haven't done a #gifted, I don't think, ever. So they were kind enough to send this to me. They're not paying for this bag to feature. They just sent me this bag, but they do have a voucher code if you would like to go and buy those bags. So I'll tell you why I like this bag. So first of all, it's made out of vegan leather, which is my favourite thing. I really like the colours. I like that they're a Swedish company, which you can see because this bag looks like it's Swedish, and I just really like the colours because I feel like they're quite good, like wintry and autumnal colours, but also like I feel like this is nice to wear in the summer as well. And number one thing of all things that I like in a backpack, it's got a padded laptop slot, which is, I refuse to even use. It's quite nice. Look, I should show you the opening as well. I'm not doing a very good job of showing off this bag. And then the opening, so you can have it really tight, but this is like little slides, so they slide out and then that opens. So this is all vegan leather, and then it's got a padded laptop section at the back, which is actually lovely and big, because you can see I've got my laptop in there, but I've also got magazines behind it as well. So it's not even like a little tiny slim one that you have to shove it down, like to really squeeze it in. It's a really nice roomy laptop padded section, which you can also put big bits in. So those were the reasons that I went for it, because it looks nice. It's got a padded laptop section and it's made out of vegan leather, and I really like the colours. They've got all sorts of colours, and yeah, I've got a voucher code. If you want to use my voucher code to get yourself a bag like this or similar, you can get 15% off if you use the voucher code TheBooks15. If you go and visit Gaston Luga, I will link the website down below and I will put the voucher code and everything there. But yeah, very excited. Also, at the moment, I've got this in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this because I don't obviously need my passport, but you're getting a free passport holder with every purchase at the moment. So I feel like, I mean, David and I barely leave the country anyway, but I feel like this is just quite a nice little pouch to do something. So I put that in there to remind myself of it, but I shan't be taking that on holiday with me. So let's start with the back pouch. So I've got my laptop in there. I may well be doing some editing on the way to, on my journey, because I'm gonna be filming some videos before I go. So I may well be doing some editing. I have got a MacBook. I bought this a couple of years ago, and I also bought this purple cover to go on the MacBook. I feel like the purple cover, it was 60 quid, the purple cover, but I'm so bloody glad I got it, because although like, I'm very careful with this because it cost me a lot of money, and I actually bought it with some money that my nan left me when she died, so it's very beloved to me, but I'm so pleased. The purple cover, as I said, was 60 quid, which seems like quite an expense when you've already spent over £1,000 on a laptop, but it's absolutely necessary because I feel like this doesn't get banged around and it's very well protected, so I very much like that. And I've also got this sticker on it which says raw back. This is from Lush, and I bought it when I bought a Lush order many years ago, but I really like that sticker very much. So that's my laptop, that's in there. She says she doesn't really bang it around. Then I've got 2 magazines. These are both magazines that I've mentioned recently, but not these editions. So the first one is The Simple Things, which is my favourite magazine. I particularly love it around Christmas, and I always buy it around Christmas. I very rarely buy summer editions of magazines because they're normally filled with like summery stuff that I'm not that into, but I really, really like it. It's really like a focus on the simple things, as the title would suggest. It's got really nice photography, and it always has a short story at the back, which I really like. This short story is called The Voyagers by Lisa Blower. It's also just got really nice things about nature. Every month they've got little projects to make and stuff, and they mention different flowers, and there's always like an ode to a wild animal. Do I want to surprise myself with what the ode to the wild animal is this time? They have recipes. I just love everything about it, like home stuff, and all of it's like, none of it's like really pricey and out of reach. I just think it's a really, really good, oh, I think it might be bees. I think it's a whole big thing, yeah, it's a whole big thing about bees. So yes, that's the first magazine I've got. And then I also have got, which has been mentioned in my favourites video, I'm so excited, I've dropped it. I've got a logic problems book. So logic problems are, and I mentioned these are my favourites. I used to love doing these when I was younger, and I didn't realise that you could get a whole book of them. So these are problems where you get like a grid, and for instance in this one, you have, it says here, haven't a clue. Faith, an avid cryptic crossword solver, was very frustrated about not being able to complete the last clue in the recent crossword she attempted in various puzzle magazines and daily newspapers. Each one was a competition with a prize, but Faith missed out on the submission dates. Can you work out which clue remained unsolved in each magazine or newspaper crossword, the prize on offer, and the latest submission dates for entry? So you've got like the clue, what the prize was, and the submission date, and then you get given clues. Like Faith wasn't able to tackle 12 across in the daily news puzzle, so you'd find Faith, you'd find the daily news, and then you'd tick 12 across because that was that. So yeah, I've got that for the journey because I feel like that will keep me very well entertained. Anything else in that back little pocket? Yes, oh, the last few things. Just got a notebook which says girl power, and I've got some pens. I always take a notebook away, well, I take a notebook almost everywhere with me. This is one that I've used the front page on and nothing else. I feel like these are really helpful. Like, we're going on holiday and we're going to be playing a lot of card games and things like that, so they're very helpful to do like scoring and things like that in, but also like shopping lists, and just if I have any ideas for planning videos or anything. And then I've got with me a little pen, little pink pen, that's actually pink, and then this pen which says girl boss on it because I'm a girl boss, and then a highlighter, because also the reason I packed the highlighter is because in one of these logic puzzles, the last logic puzzle book I had, I've dropped all my pens on the floor, the last logic puzzle, let's see if they've still got it. I might have packed this highlighter not really thinking about it. Oh no, it's not. They had, oh yeah, they have. They've got this new puzzle called an Enigma, and it gives you it looks a bit like Minesweeper. God, is this the most boring thing ever? It looks a bit like Minesweeper, and then you give it, and you have to link up the numbers. I very much enjoyed it. I'm just gonna pick up the pen. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, here. Okay, so that was all in the back pocket, and then in the actual book, I've got in the actual bag, I've got the book that I'm taking with me. So I'm going to start by reading Happy Fat by Sophie Hagen, taking up space in a world that wants to shrink you. Very excited about reading this. I'll show you that little face again because it is so cute. Look at this little smile Sophie's got drawn on her tummy. I mean, lovely. Yeah, I recently, you may well have seen my TBR that I filmed that was out on Friday, where I had books that I wanted to pick to take away on holiday with me, and I was supposed to pick like 5 out of the 7, and I just ended up taking all of them. So I thought this would be a good one to start with because I think it's quite happy, and yeah, if David wants to listen to music, because I can't really read when there's other noise going on, but I was thinking maybe if like he listens, or I could put maybe some headphones on, or I've got headphones in here as well, and listen to like some background noise or something while he's listening to music. So yes, Happy Fat is one that I'll be reading in the way there. Then I've got this little purse. So ordinarily I have a big purse, which I featured in my last video. My sister got it for me a few Christmases ago, but it's lovely. It's got like a space scene on it and everything, but it's so big to take away with you, so I've just borrowed this from my sister. It's a tiny little purse from Typo, holiday purse. It says be nice and enjoy life, so that's very cute. So I'll just keep like the very bare minimum cards in there and any cash or anything. So thanks Charlotte for lending that to me. And then I've got my, I need to put my bottle in here. God, I keep remembering things I haven't put in here. I've got my Stojo Keepy Cup. I've mentioned this I think in my recycling video. So this, I got this for Christmas off my friend Amy. This is a Keepy Cup which is all folded down, and then you pop that on there, and although service station drinks are the most expensive drinks ever, there is a chance that we will be having those, especially as we go more north. It's not particularly sunny up there at the moment, which isn't a problem for me. David and I love like cooler weather. So it might be that, because when I first thought about packing this, I was like, oh God, it's been so hot. Why on earth are you going to want a hot drink? But it is cooler up there. So, and that packs down really small. And then when I'm done with it, I can just rinse it out and just pack it back in there so it doesn't take up much room at all. So taking that, so I don't have to use any coffee cups. What else we got? Oh, I think that's it. I think there's only one more thing. So the last thing I've got, snacks. I've got some Percy Piglets. Recently, Marks and Spencer's have made all of their Percy Pig sweets vegetarian, which is just wonderful news. So now, there was always this massive wide range of Percy Pig sweets, including sour ones, including like ones that have got filling in and stuff like that. And me and all the other vegetarians could only ever have the veggie Percy Pigs because all the rest of them had gelatine in them. Well, they've made the whole lot bloody vegetarian now, so I've started the fun time with the Percy Piglets, which are little tiny guys, which look like the same. So there's like Percy Piglets made out of the pink stuff of Percy's snout and ears, and then other Percy Piglets, which is made up of like the see-through red stuff, which makes up his face, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah, so those are the things that are in my bag. This bag is empty now. Oh, it's so much lighter now. There's nothing in there. So, hope you enjoyed this. I just did this as a little sort of like holiday, just to get myself hyped for holiday really. I'm so excited. If you fancy getting yourself one of these bags with 15% off, then do visit the Gaston Luga website and use my code, I've forgotten what it is again, TheBooks15. And yeah, hope you're all having a lovely time, and I hope I'm having a lovely time on holiday.